Okie dokies, ladies and gentlemen, game 2 here. I need to change my scoreboard overlay as both of these combatants, fantastic indeed. Is my microphone quieter today than normal? Because if that's the case, then I can change that. But anyway, so let's have a look. See, nothing on the schedule about it being cast like just take. Alright, okay, well, we'll see. So we do have Cybernation's KenZy going to be spawning down here in the bottom left-hand corner as the yellow Zergy. And down to the bottom right-hand corner, we do have the winner of our previous game, Mr. KnowMe, going to be gearing up for a bit of Forge Fast Expand. And this is the Forge Fast Expand that I like. The one where you put the pylon in the place where you can actually wall off 3x3, 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 and then a pylon if you do desire. Although that being said, you can still do that and kind of just have a zealot little hole there or something like that, which is always nice. But again, yeah, having pylons at the very beginning of your wall can be very risky. I really do not like that too much. So for now, what will we see out of both of these players? Again, we saw Cybernation's KenZy go for a bit of a Nidus play very early on against Type 2 Real in the previous round in order to be able to advance on to play KnowMe. So maybe he'll pull that out again. I don't think so, due to the fact that he is currently one game down in a best of 3. However, you know, there is always the possibility. Oh, that toast smells so good. That toast smells amazing. Wow. Okay, so we do have the hatchery going down. That's a little bit risky from KenZy. Can get cannon down. Can be exploitable indeed. Normally you do see hatch and then, spawning pool and then either gas or hatch. But for now, indeed, I think he's gonna get away with this as well. I mean, he has the Overlord there to spot. Oh, at the same time though, maybe he won't get away with this. KnowMe. No, you don't. Oh no, you've alerted your opponent to the fact that you have a second probe there. So, oh, he's gonna go for a pylon block and oh, he doesn't get it in time. He doesn't know that there's... Wait a minute, what? He's just throwing pylons down everywhere! Okay, so pylons going down everywhere, and this is the exact reason why this hatchery first is very risky. You can end up being in a bit of an odd position. Look at this, I love what he's doing. He's trying to block off all the holes in this mineral line so he can throw down cannons. One in front, one in the back, and then try and go from there. But at the same time, you only need like 4 drones on each cannon. Actually, I think he may get up some of these cannons. He's trying to block his opponent in, but the creep already kind of appears, so no, he's not going to be able to get them up. This is odd. Okay, so he's trying furiously. I mean, KnowMe knows that he is one game up. Oh, wow! Oh, so, I mean, I don't think he's going to be able to get it up regardless. I think this middle cannon might get up, just barely, but even then, there's a spine crawler morphing in, the Zerglings eating at everything, and more cannons going down. The probe does go down though. More spines going down here, so he does get one cannon up at least. The second cannon may end up going up, but just barely, like a second. No. So, I mean, KenZy is in an amazing position right now. Is he going to be expanding off the back of this? I think he's just going to try and wall off because, you know, with the threat of those Zerglings there, you can't just in theory, go for a Nexus straight away after. So he just cancel the 2 spines, knows that he doesn't need them for now. Thank you very much. And we do have the spawning pool already finished. Noticeably, KenZy really doesn't like speed. KenZy really kind of neglects speed quite a lot, and will be fine off the back of this. That is so much money wasted for KnowMe at this point. Yes, he cancelled a lot, but he wasted at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about, I don't know, about 700 minerals worth of stuff there. So, KenZy is going to be happy right now. He's going to have, oh wow, 21 drones. Okay, 21 probes even, to 15 drones. So, he's okay actually. I mean, he is slightly supply blocked due to the fact that he was relying on the pylons that were at his opponent's base to feed him that supply. But for now, he's, I think maybe the tides have evened. After that really weird situation. I think, okay, KenZy is obviously a little bit ahead due to the fact that he's had this natural up for quite a while. And, you know, he's going to have quite a nice lava supply. Thank you very much. Yummy tea. Looks hot. Okay. And looks like... What do we have going on? No units coming out right now for KenZy. I mean, KnowMe. There's like no sugar in there. What's going on? Don't look at me like that. Okay, so We do have the probe moving around. Not going to be able to do too much right now. Nice positioning of this proxy pylon in order to be able to warp in later on. It's not too uncommon that you do see Zerg taking this expansion. I mean, he might be positioning this Overlord in anticipation to take that expansion, just so he can see everything that's going on around it whilst he takes the expansion. And we do have an Overlord in the back here, but Mr. KnowMe, not going to be making the same mistake Real does. We'll be covering all his positions of his main with pylons. That being said, there is a slight vulnerability here for a Nidus Worm. But there we go, look at that. Throwing that pylon down straight away. Very, very nice. KnowMe knowing exactly how to think. And this Zergling, he's going to actually spot the pilot. KenZy's so good. KenZy is so good. Wow. Okay, so for now, we do have gas on the way. We have the layer morphing in, as well as the fourth gas going to be going down, so KenZy may potentially transfer himself into some useless play here. And you know, off the back of somebody failing a cannon rush to a certain degree, that is a pretty good choice. I mean, yes, he's not going to have a Spire up for the next, I don't know, 3 months. I mean, it does take around 120 seconds to make, or something like that. Maybe 100. I can't remember. What did it take? It takes something. Let's have a look, see. Okay, 100 seconds, sorry. But, you know, that's... oh, okay, so he's not even going to be going for that. He's just going to be going for Hydra instead. Oh, Fenumi's Carapace going down. Is he going to get Ventral Sacks? Is he going to get Ventral Sacks? He has the money. He has the money. If he went for Hydralisk drops, that would just be so cool. I mean, there's tons of area here. He could actually go for those Hydra drops and really do quite a bit of damage due to the fact that KnowMe's production isn't kicking in just yet. He is getting Groove Spine, Speed going to be going up as well as +2 weapons and Blink for our KnowMe. And he does have that expansion there, but again, that pylon was taken down by that scouting Zergling, so he's not going to be able to put any pressure on there unless he did, say, for example, go for Warp Prism play or something like that. So for now, we do have Zerglings just breaking this down. He could quite easily barrel into the front. And actually, now that I say it, now that I've said it like 1 or 2 times, it's very interesting that we do see the Hydralisk play coming out more and more. Why are you looking at me like that? What? I haven't done anything. Knock Scampy off there. Why is the bread on the couch? And he's trying to get your makeup bag. What a nasty little dog. Okay, so he's actually going to be making an amazing creep highway here. And that is going to be awesome indeed. And again, we see players like Blast Tefel. We see players like the former MVP's Violet going for Hydralisk super quick in this matchup, creating this highway, and then, or even just going for Nidus play, like throwing down a Nidus in this third here. Oh, and all... Wait a minute. Does he know? Does he know? Oh, he's going to be able to come up. He's going to be able to do quite a bit of damage to these initial pylons. And depending on the force fields, he could do quite a bit of damage to this gateway force. But that's quite a big gateway force. If he can get some good force fields down, he could be in an okay position. So he's going to run in, and he will be able to force the retreat for now. He doesn't have the Hydralisk numbers in order to be able to do this, to be perfectly honest, right now. I mean, we do have the Robo... I think the Robo Bay finished up. Or was it just the Robo facility? It's just the Robo facility for now, so he doesn't have any crosses on the way. But these Overlords just moving into positions to try and get some creep down once again. I'm not going to be able to for now. Okay, so he's actually... I guess what he's trying to do is spread the creep around here to be able to put on pressure at the third and the natural at the same time, which is an okay in theory. It's going to work in theory, but I mean, that's a lot of Stalkers, and they're getting some good upgrades. He's getting a Nidus network as well, so KenZy, man, he loves the Nidus play. He loves the Nidus play. He's coming in here with the Zerglings, trying to deny this expansion from going down once again. I guess he could constrict his opponents to these 2 bases for ages and ages and ages. The nice force field will be able to catch off some of those Hydras. Let's have a look, see. Let's see. Oops, that was the wrong button. Sorry about that. Unit counting station right now does show 57 drones. 251 probes, so he actually hasn't droned up as much as you normally would see a Zerg in this situation. Oh my god. So for now we do have Nidus network going to be going down at the back here. Where are the units that he's going to be throwing into this Nidus network? And so we're going to make an even bigger wall here in order to be able to try and deny this. But the Nidus does pop. He's not back here in time in order to be able to deal with it. He is trying to blink back to try and deal with it. But at the same time, I mean, this is luring his opponent back in order to be able to actually push in with these Hydralisks at the front. but he's not going to be able to do too much. This is looking really, really bad, actually, for KenZy, I must admit. I mean, yes, he's slightly ahead in terms of supply, but Blink Stalkers with almost +2, +1 against just pure Hydralisk. I mean, KnowMe, off the back of it, is able to establish this base relatively easily. I mean, yes, he is trying to deny, but constantly these Blink Stalkers are coming back around time and time again. But that being said, this is a pretty good place to engage for KenZy due to the fact that these Blink Stalkers are not going to have too much of a range on that. And actually, I think they only shot their own cannon. No, actually, there is some splat there. I think it was Zergling. But this is really, really odd. Okay, so he has his initial Colossus out now. Colossus production continuing to ramp up. Roaches are coming out, as well as Aspire. And again, KenZy, why has he not expanded more times off this? He has 2,000 minerals banked. There's no reason off the back of this. If you're going to do this contained style, why not actually... why not actually go for, you know, more hatcheries? Why not increase the amount of lava that you've got, increase the amount of queens that you've got injecting lava, and then fully increase the amount of... Sorry, chat, shut up. Increase the amount of, you know, advantage that you have in this game. He's just been sat doing nothing, and he was trying to deny a third that got up relatively easily for KnowMe. I mean, he hasn't droned it up yet, and he should be doing, but he's slightly fearful of the fact that he's slightly fearful of the fact that you know, the harassment is going to come from the north here and maybe kill some stuff off. But as we can see, KenZy is finally taking some bases. He's taking 3 bases at once, which he should have been doing earlier on. I don't mean shut up. I'm joking. You guys can talk all you want. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So we do have +2 weapons going down for this Roach Hydra composition. More Corruptors on the way in order to be able to deal with his Colossus count. And... pardon? What? Oh, right. So... he's spreading creep everywhere. What the hell is going on? We can talk freely again. You can, it's all good. I need to take a sip of my tea. So we do have the Hive morphing him. KenZy can quite easily transition into Broodlords. But the big thing for KenZy that I'm worried about right now is the fact that normally when you see Zerg go for this composition, you see the Zerg maxing out at about about cough cough about 200 opposed to the Protosses in 130 140 supply. Now those ratios are non-existent in this game. Those ratios are way off. KnowMe is going to be able to KnowMe is going to be able to end up being in a much better position than they normally would have been due to the opening that KenZy went for. Due to the fact that he got very aggressive with Hydras and did not expand off the back of that. Yes, if it was expanded many times off the back of that, he would have been in that situation where he would have had that supply deficit to his advantage. So, for now, I think KnowMe is in an amazing position. He's got +3 weapons finished. He's getting +2 armor on the way. More Colossus on the way. And this is going to end up in a similar situation to the game we saw last time. And it all depends on whether or not he can get a good position with these Colossus. That being said, though, these Colossus are going to be able to rip apart this force very, very quickly. Force fields go down, but they're a bit... what? Like trying to make the shape of England with force fields. Not really the best option to be doing when you're actually going up against this. He is focusing down the Corruptors with these Stalkers, and actually, look at this. This is exactly what I was on about. From KenZy's point of view, you can't... you just can't do this. You can't be this passive, be it with your expansions or anything like that, because the Protoss, once it gets to this situation, and this kind of crazy army composition, just gets very, very hard to deal with. Blinkstalker super strong in this situation, with the Colossus production as well. GG, ladies and gentlemen, and that is going to do it as Mr. KnowMe does advance on to the semi-finals. Back in a second.